Hey everyone, it's Keith Macpherson here, and welcome to this short yoga sequence to help you get your yoga in even on a really busy day. We're going to do a really short sequence today. I don't know if you're like me, but there's not always time during the day to get to a full-on yoga practice at a studio. So this is a great practice that you can do in the comfort of your own home, or heck, even close the door if you're in your office and just take 20 minutes for yourself and do this short yoga sequence. So before we begin, I want you to really tune in here that for the next 20 minutes, this is your time. This is totally about you. This is a practice about connecting your mind, your body, and your breath. Your breath is really that magical source that's going to connect the mental state and the body, the physical state together. So we'll be really focusing on breath for the next 20 minutes, and let's begin. So let's begin in child's pose. So even if you're doing this first thing in the morning, it's always great to ground any time of day, really. So you're going to bring your knees mat distance apart, your feet touch behind you. Just sit back on your heels. Extend your arms out in front of you straight and rest your forehead down on the mat. You're just going to take some deep breath work here, inhaling and exhaling. This is a really grounding posture to start off the sequence. So no matter what kind of day it's been, just breathing and exhale, draining out all the busyness from your mind. This is a chance to fully just let go, loosen your grip, and breathe. We'll practice being completely present to each breath as it comes in like a wave and goes back out like a wave. Good, and then from here, coming into a tabletop position, bringing your shoulders over the wrists, your knees underneath the hips. Good, spread your fingers really wide apart. So you want to push your knuckles down, push the tips of your fingers down, taking some weight out of the wrists. You're going to curl your toes, and on the inhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. So as the hips lift up and back, just let your head drop. You might even want to nod your head a little bit or shake it side to side. Just let go of the tension in the head or neck. Good, and then from here, feel the heels drawing down towards the earth. Just start bending one knee at a time, waking up the hips, feeling the backs of the legs stretching out, the hamstring muscles. Okay, try bending both knees at the same time, and then lift your hips up and back even a little more, creating some space in the spine, and then slowly descend your heels down and draw your thighs towards the back of the room. This nice stretch here. If you've been sitting, great chance to just stretch out the backs of the legs. Breathe. One more. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And just sigh it out. Great, and then from here, step your feet forward to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together to touch. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, bring your hands to the shins and take a half lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Once again, inhale, half lift. Feel your belly drop towards the spine. Exhale, fold. Good, one more. Inhale, half lift. As the heels push down, lift your hips up towards the ceiling a little bit more. And exhale, fold. Good, from here, push your feet down and inhale. Lift your arms out and up over your head. Your palms touch above you. And then exhale, bring your hands down to the heart. Okay, let's just move through a sequence of Sun A. So inhale, arms reach up, breath in. Exhale, bend your knees slightly and fold. Hinge at the hips and fold all the way forward, touching down to the mat. Inhale, half lift, hands to the shins. Exhale, place your hands down. Step your feet back one at a time into the top of a push-up, high plank. You want your shoulder heads to be right over your wrists here. You really want to fire up the thighs and make sure that your hips are in line with the rest of the body so they're not super high or you're not drooping down with the belly. And then from here, take a deep breath in. Come slightly forward and exhale. You can lower your knees down, pause, and come slightly forward and then slowly start lowering down all the way to the mat. Keep your elbows in tight, all the way down to the mat. From here, let's take cobra pose. So hands are right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, feel your chest lift up. Coming into cobra, use your lower back strength. Really activate the legs. The kneecaps can even lift here. And then exhale, come through the knees, curl your toes, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Great. From here, step your right foot forward, step your left foot flat, so your left heel plants down into the mat. Look forward and lengthen your spine, and then inhale, roll yourself up into warrior one. Spread your fingers wide, look up, take a breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step your right foot back into high plank, and then exhale, lower down knees, all the way down chest and belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale through the knees, curl the toes, hips lift up and back into downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, right heel flat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, roll your body up into warrior one. Spread the fingers wide, reach up, take a breath. Exhale, hands plant back down to the mat. Step your left foot back to high plank, and exhale, lower down knees, chest, belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale through the knees, back to downward facing dog, and breathe. Try this. Take a breath in through your nose, and exhale, go. Hopefully no one's at home right now. Take another breath. That's great. And then from here, you're going to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling into three-legged dog. Good. Really reach back with that right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your right knee all the way forward and into the chest. Bring your shoulder heads over the wrists, push down into your hands, and even feel your spine start arcing up towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale, reach back with the leg. Exhale, knee back into chest, core plank. Inhale, back. Good. Exhale, try this. Bring your right knee over to your left elbow. Extend your right leg out straight. You can drop your back left heel down. Good. And just feeling that core strength happening. Rest the outside edge of your right foot down. And then from here, if it's in your practice, lift your left arm up to the ceiling for a breath. Really feel your hips lift up. Fall in triangle. High fives. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your left hand down and send that right leg back to flying above you. Hello. We've got a cat here, Jackson. You must have caught on to some of that cat-cow happening. Okay, from here, you're going to bend your right knee and slowly come forward. Plant your right foot down between the hands. Look forward, lengthen your spine. And then inhale, roll up, reach your arms up into crescent lunge. If this is too much, you can always lower your left knee down. Good. Let's take a deep breath. Make fists with your hands. Exhale, pull your hands down to the hips and bend both knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Keep going. Breath in. Nothing like a cat doing yoga underneath you. Inhale, reach up. Good. From here, bring your palms together at the heart. You're going to take a breath and lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh and twist. Look out over your right shoulder. Roll that right shoulder open. Really lift your left leg up and active. Good. Take one more breath in. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat and then step your right foot back, into downward facing dog. Okay, bend the knees, walk out the hips. Breathe here. Shake out the head. Okay, let's do the other side. You're going to inhale, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that left knee into the chest. Come forward, core plank. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale back. Good. This time, bring your left knee over to your right elbow and then extend that right leg out. Good. Drop your left leg out. Drop your right heel. Fall in triangle. Right arm reaches up. Look up. Breathe. Lift the hips. Exhale. Right hand down. Send the left leg back. Breath in. Exhale, bring that left foot forward to core plank. You're gonna step that left foot between the hands, look forward and lengthen. And then inhale, reach your arms up, all the way up, look up. Breathe here. Crescent lunge, take a breath. Make fist exhale, pull down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Keep going. Good, reach your arms up. Bring your palms to the heart and land there. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of the left thigh and twist. Roll your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Lift that right thigh up. Breathe. Twists are so healthy, especially if you're deeply breathing here. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Step your left foot back. Come into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good, let's spread this through the body. You're gonna bend the knees, feel your hips draw back. Inhale, wave forward to the top of a push-up high plank. Your option here is to come through the knees to the belly or come down slowly to a low plank hover, chaturanga. Inhale, you can come into cobra or straighten your arms into up dog. This means your shoulder heads are right up over the wrists. Look forward, lengthen neck. Good, even lift the hips up, lift the thighs up. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your hips up through pointed plank, back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Good, try this. Lift your right leg up. Bend the right knee. Kick up and over to the left side of the room. So your right hip stacked over the left. Push your right hand down a little bit more. Really feel your side ribs lengthening out. Breathe here. Option to take a full rock star pose. Drop your right foot back behind you and plant the heel. Lift your right arm up, lift your hips up, and just expand your energy outwards here. Mind-body connection. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Good, let's try the other side. Lift your left leg up, breath in. Good, bend your left knee and kick up and over to the right this time. Feel the side ribs. Good, and then the option to flip your dog. Lift your left, drop your left foot back, reach your left arm up, lift your hips. Breathe, hug your right shoulder into the back so you're not straining any muscles there as you breathe and lift up. And then exhale, coming back to downward facing dog. Woohoo! Okay, bend your knees, step or hop forward between your hands. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Good, from here, reach your arms up, breath in. Exhale, palms float down to the heart. Okay, and then step your feet about hip distance apart. Turn your feet out to either corner of the mat. I'm going to turn to face you for this just so you can see me. So from here, with your toes kind of on pigeon-toed, you're going to bend your knees and sit down into a squat. Bring your palms together at the heart. Your elbows are on the insides of the knees. Good. Just take a couple of breaths right here and just feel that nice stretch on the inner thighs. And just notice as you lengthen your breath, your heartbeat slows down. There's space between your thoughts. Good, and then from here, interlace your fingers and just reach your arms out in front of you. Push your hands away from you. Good, you're gonna take a deep breath in, exhale out. On this next inhale, slowly come halfway up. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, come down. Inhale up, exhale down. Breath in, breath out. One more, inhale, exhale. Good, inhale, straighten the legs all the way up. Reach your arms up, take a breath, and then exhale, fold all the way forward. Good, from here, inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Step your feet back into downward facing dog. Good, and then from here, you can return back into child's pose with your knees mat distance apart. Sit back on the heels, rest your forehead. Good, and just restore. is a good chance to just drain out any remaining tension in your body and your mind by breathing and grounding. Good, and then from here you can come sit up. Okay, just turn to face the back of your mat. Come lie down on your back. You're just gonna do a short twist here on the back, a supine twist. So bend your knees. Your feet are just facing towards the back of the room, knees over the hips. Good, take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and just draw your knees over towards the left. You can reach your right arm out to the right. Look over to the right and twist. And just let it go. I like to think a twist is like wringing out a dish rag, just letting go of all that I don't need, all distraction, all busyness, all noise. So just let yourself be one breath at a time right here. And slowly bring your knees back through center. Just let your knees drop all the way over to the right. And stack your left knee over the right or towards that. Left arm reaches over to the left. Look left. We'll take a few breaths on this side. Just focus all your mental energy on how the breath comes in and out, rising your belly. And then the exhale, just letting go. It's like watching waves on an ocean come in and go back out to sea. And slowly bring your knees back to center. Hug your knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And from here, bring your feet down. Bring the bottoms of your feet together to touch. Let your knees drop open to the left and right. Take one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Let your knees drop out. Feel the earth supporting your back. And just feel into with your hands how your heart continues to actively beat in your chest. Your breath rising and falling that belly. Without doing anything, we're still being lived. Literally holding our life in our hands right here. And then from here you can extend your legs out straight to the back of the room. Your feet mat distance apart. Let your feet flop open. Rest your arms down by your sides, palms face up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go. I invite you to take as long as you like right here. Give yourself at least 3 minutes to just let the body rejuvenate, re-energize, and relax. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day wherever you're at. Be here now. Namaste, everyone.